fact that you going off on me like this, I know now you're not to be trusted. You're a op. Okay, take one to the Goodie Gang and action. Hey Goodie Gang, how are you? And if you don't know who I am Tina.Channiel, okay? And welcome to the gang. That is good, okay? And if you do not know, what we do over here is we talk about everything because nothing is off limits and you could be a part of it too, okay? I'm just gonna do my go-to look because I'm a little bit pressed for time. This is why, basically why I don't have friends like that, because I can't hang with you bitches, okay? I just can't hang with you bitches. This girl, this is like this is a point in my life where I already kind of started losing the friends that I had already when I was in high school. I'm not really going to get into why me and them even stopped talking, because I myself don't even really know. And nor do I care. So, I don't really know and I don't care. So, anyway, but the reason why me and this girl stopped talking is because this bitch tried to take my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I did not like that. I did not appreciate that. And, bitch, you really let me calm down, because it really don't matter, because me and this nigga we don't even talk now. You know what I mean? But anyway, so this was in the beginning of my YouTubing, right? Probably I was a YouTuber for a full year. Still, you know, on the rise, trying to get my channel up there, whatever. So this girl, me and her, we became cool because she was on the modeling scene or whatever, and so was I. It was cool or whatever, or so I thought. And I was talking to this dude, and it was nothing super serious. No, it was I don't even know really how to explain how serious it kind of really was, because we were not official yet. But it was ugh. It was that point where it was you guys talk a lot and you guys go on dates a lot, but there's nobody really put a claim on it. Plus, we weren't sexually active, which was fine with me, because it was I wasn't doing nothing with him in that sense. So it really did not matter anymore. I mean, it really did not matter, but it still kind of mattered because he was a good potential. But anyway, so I thought. So it's okay, so basically, me and this dude, we were talking. Me and this girl, we were hanging out because she was modeling, and she also modeled more than I was. She modeled more than me, and I was still, you know, YouTubing and trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel as far as YouTube. So I would be out with her, you know, trying to vlog whatever it is that I do and try to, you know, build my channel. So I was talking to this guy, and we all, he met up with me at one of these places that it was in the city. We met up. So now we it's so weird because I'm trying to explain the story and do my makeup at the same time, which is the first time I've ever done this. Meet up in the city, and I guess she was acting real cool with him, so I didn't think there was nothing of it, you know? So she's cool with him. I'm okay, cool. I'm cool with her. Just you know, we're all just gonna be cool and just, you know, hang out, whatever. So we go to this little place in the city to get, you know, some lunch, whatever. He pays for it. He pays for all of us, which I don't have an issue with if he pays for us, because I feel that's kind of the gentlemanly thing to do. But now, because this bitch is just, ooh. Because this person is not, me and her not cool. So now I feel fuck that. Forget her. No, but back then I didn't really, you know, it was what it was. So apparently she was trying to go behind my back and stop people from working with me. Okay? You will never know that somebody is freaking jealous of you until like you start really making moves. It's like you will have friends out there and it's like they're cool with you up until like you're making more moves than them. So it will be like, okay, she was making moves, and now that I'm making moves too, she don't like that. So that's, and it was kind of weird to me because it was like, I thought we were cool. That's how I felt. Like, I thought we were cool. So, but now I know we was never really that cool, but I thought we were cool. I didn't know she had these feelings towards me. I really thought me and this girl were gonna build like a really cool relationship as far as being friends, but it didn't work out like that. And I'm okay with that, you know? Me and the dude that was talking, getting a little bit more serious as far as like our relationship or whatever. So one day she starts asking about him or whatever, and I'm just like, why you asking about this nigga? Whatever. But anyway, so she basically started telling me about her nigga first, and I was just listening to it like, all right. Okay, so she was with this dude. Apparently this man is not a good person, and I guess he was like using her for like her connects and just how she is, like for money, connections, and everything. So I'm just thinking to myself like, yo, like this man is not for you. He's not pouring into you, and we already know you a bad bitch. So you need to just leave him, like dead that situation and move on, you know? So I'm telling her that, and she's asking me like, okay, what about your man? Like, you know, what about the guy that we met? Like she met, because I already know. And I'm just like, yeah, he's cool. Ugh, let me tell you something. Worst thing to do. Stop. Don't tell these bitches about your nigga. Okay? Don't open your mouth about your man to nobody. Okay? I don't care. Though I talk to my man about, I talk about my nigga with my sister, but like in a friend, like, you know, but me and this girl was not cool for that long for me to even be telling her these things. You know, it don't even matter, because there was girls that I was cool with for a very long time, and these bitches can't be trusted either. But anyway, we're gonna get back into that. But anyway, I started, and it was dumb because this was, I should have learned my lesson since high school, but apparently I didn't, because now I'm doing it again, and I'm like, how old was I? Like 20, 22, 21, whatever, one of them ages. But anyway, so now I'm opening my mouth about this dude to her. Like, yeah, he's a good guy, you know, he takes me out on dates, he's very generous. And, you know, he really, like, likes me and everything, because he did. And, you know, he did do all of that. He was very generous, and he was very sweet. To the knowledge of what I knew that I did not know before. But anyway, so now I guess that put off the antennas in her mind. Like, oh, okay. It sounds like she got her, like, a good man. Goodie. When I tell you, do not tell nobody about your nigga. Heed to what I'm telling you. Do not tell nobody about your nigga. Okay? Make it as Tina.Channiel told you. Don't tell nobody about your man. Keep it as such. Anyway, so now, right? Fast forward a couple days, we meet up with him again, and this is when things between me and this start to change. Okay, I don't know why I let this even like happen, or why I thought it was okay, but she asked him for his number, and at the time I thought nothing of it, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, me and her are that cool that it really doesn't matter if they exchange numbers, you know. as far as like it goes for me, because I'm thinking this girl is my friend. This girl gonna be my home girl. You thinking we just gonna be cool and everything's gonna be copacetic? Bitch, no. Me and this, no, it's really not. It wasn't. It didn't give that anymore. But I thought that in the beginning. So we're gonna get into my foundation. I want to wear concealer today. I'm just going to spray my face. This is just setting spray, so I'm just gonna like a TikTok trend. I've done it a couple times and I actually like it. So I'm gonna put red matte gloss on my nose like Rudolph, and some on my cheek. Think nothing of, you know, her getting his number, because the way she explained it to me made it think like, you know, okay, cool, like, you know, I don't really have an issue with it. But I should have never let that happen. I should have checked her the moment that she did that. I should have checked her, but the way she did it was so subtle. And okay, so another thing that I left out, she was a little older than me. So, and so was he. Okay, they were both older than me. The guy was older than the both of us, and she was a little older than me. I think I was like at least 22, and she might have been like 26, and he was in his 30s, y'all. Okay, he was in his 30s. I feel like there's nothing wrong with a woman dating an older man. I feel like you shouldn't start dating older men until you're at least 21. Because I feel like by the time I don't think anybody should be dating older men if they just turned 18. I find that to be very creepy. That's very cringy. But if you're 21 and then you start dating like men in their 30s, that's totally okay. Because now you're able to drink, you know, you're able to, that's how I see it. You're able to go out on like good dates, because you're technically considered no longer a child anymore under the law. They say it under the law while you're 18, you're no longer a child, but I don't think so. The drinking age limit is what I think is the best time for you to date older men if you choose to. Okay, if you're like 21 and you want to date somebody that's in their 30s, I don't see nothing wrong with it, because you're grown enough now. But if you 18, girl, don't do it. Pack it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna get into a video on why I think you shouldn't do it, but don't do it. But anyway, back into this. So at the time, like I said, she was asking for the number. I found nothing wrong with it for whatever reason. He looks at me like, okay, is this cool with you? I say, you know, yeah, it's fine, you know, whatever. Dumb. So as I say that, the thing is this, he already was not feeling okay with it, and I should have just went with that. Like, you know, he wasn't cool with it. I should have just never been cool with it either, but I didn't see nothing of it. Dumb. Young and dumb. So they exchanged numbers, whatever, right? So now a couple weeks go by, and he literally told me that she was started flirting with him. Goodie, I nearly lost my mind. I was like, excuse me. So now she was flirting with him, right? And it was okay. So let me tell you, I think I missed this part. He called me. She was flirting with him, but he called me, trying to like press me about what she was telling him. Okay? So she was telling him basically nothing but lies. Okay? I'm not a good girl. He shouldn't try to wife me. He shouldn't be trying to deal with me in a serious matter because I'm not a good girl, right? I don't do nothing. I mess around with the photographers for pictures for my Instagram. I'm gonna tell you right now, good girl, I don't do that. I don't do stuff like that, and I've never done nothing like that. But that's what she done told this man about me. Okay? Y'all staying, y'all putting pieces together. All right, so she done told him that, he believing it like a dumbass, and now he called me trying to press me about what the hell he heard from her. Who the first of all, what? But anyway, you know, I digress, because I'm like, you know, this it's a good reason. A man's rejection is God's protection. You know, I don't really care. So now he calls me trying to press me about, and I was on a gig, right? I was out on a gig. He calls me, he's trying to press me about it, the situation about her lying to him. Also, she told him how I have no money, which I really didn't have no money at the time. I was young, so you know, I was younger, and I was trying to get it. You know what I mean? I was out here hustling hard. So she told him that I have no money, and that I'm using all his money up, and how I'm such a gold digger, and whatever the hell else. You know, she just trying to say whatever the hell she's saying. I guess she's trying to make herself sound good. So now, after all of that, right, he's pressing me about the matter. I'm looking confused and dumbfounded over the phone, and I'm on a gig, and I'm just confused. Nothing makes sense. No, absolutely nothing is making any sense of what he's asking me. I have nothing to say, and it's making me look bad because I have nothing to say, because I did not know she was doing all of this anyway. And okay, now fast forward, like probably a week later, he starts telling me about her flirting with him, because now she's flirting with him. At this point, she's flirting with him. First, she was just lying to him about me. Now she's flirting with him because he done try to check me or whatever the hell he was trying to do. And nothing that I was saying made any sense to him, because I didn't know where he was getting this information from. It's so weird. Like, have you, just put in the comments, have you ever been in this type of situation before? A guy, a significant other, is trying to press you about a matter, but you know nothing about this. Like, you absolutely have no idea what he's talking about or where this information is even coming from, and you don't even know what to say. So you start, it makes it look like you're the liar, and you look kind of dumb, but whatever. So now, after I look like a complete idiot and fool, she started flirting with him. Heavy goodie, heavy flirting. Like, you know what I mean? Mind you, I wasn't even having like any relations with this man, right? I wasn't having no relations with him. I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't want to. We were just, you know, taking it slow, and he didn't mind it, but maybe he did mind it, because whatever. So now she's saying to him, because he reveals it to me, like, you know, your homegirl, this girl's my freaking homegirl, she is basically trying to get at me. And I'm just like, excuse me? Come in? Just say that one more time. Talking about? Who are you talking about? So he's like, oh, your friend. I'm just like, what? So I'm asking for proof, like, you know, because I'm thinking me and this girl is cool. I discovered she was flirting with him heavy, basically, like how she want to have sex with him. She wants to have, if they start messing around, I don't have to know, because she's not gonna tell me. And you know, they could do what they want to, they could do them, and it's not gonna be a big deal, because she's, you know, she's gonna keep her mouth shut about it. So I am literally so hurt, so confused, and just like in shock. Like, I had no idea. Like, this is when I say this is the main reason why I don't really keep friends like that. And it's like, it's so sad, because I hate it when girls be like, oh, I can't hang with bitches and da-da-da-da. But then it's like, you know, because I kind of don't mind having a cool friend. Like, my friend is my sister. I have one friend that I've known since I was young. Me and her are cool. But, you know, I have like my mentors and different people like that. But it's like, girls that's in my own age group and like me and it just feels like I can't be cool with these bitches. I don't know. I really can't. So she tells him that, like, you know, whatever they do, I don't need to know about it. And she's not going to open her mouth about it. And this is what I'm reading in the text. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading all this. So I'm just like, oh, really? You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's how she feels. That's what she wants to do. So I press her. I did. I called her immediately as I saw what I saw. And I was just like, oh, you know, this is what I said. I said, listen, you don't have to sneak around and try to talk to my man. Like, you know, it's cool. Because the fact that he even pressed me about this whole situation and thought I was lying or whatever, I already in my mind was like, you know, I'm done with him. Because the fact that you don't even like come, first of all, he didn't even really ask me. He just completely assumed I was doing something. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, cool. Me and this nigga, we're just not going to deal with each other. I see now what it is. We're not going to be able to, this relationship is just done. We're good. I'm good off of it. And it's just over. Like, we're not even going to be able to work this out. And it's cool, you know? It is what it is because it was what it was. And that's just how I had to take it because I don't even care. So now I let her know that I know. And what's up with you? Like, what's the matter? Now I need to understand what the matter is. So now she on the phone with me talking about, don't nobody want your man. Da 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 da. Bitch, who you think you is? Your YouTube would never pop. You never gonna be known. Nobody's gonna want to book you. You're never gonna get no covers. And like, this is what she said to me after I started asking her about dealing with my dude. Like, so when you and somebody have a little falling out, this was not a little falling out, it's a big falling out, but once you and somebody have a falling out and they just turn on you, just start going off on you like that, you know the relationship that you and them have is really nothing. Because it's like, girl, what the hell? Why you start, what, you, just whatever. I don't even understand. I don't even know. Like, it just don't make any sense. But I'm gonna have to, hold on, let me just get my face together and I'll come back and tell y'all the rest of this story. I finally was able to do the rest of my makeup off camera. This is so hard, but I'm trying to get better at it, you know? Do my makeup on camera. But anyway, so like I was saying, the fact that she had such an issue with me about this situation really was telling to me, like, you know, me and this girl is not cool. We're not gonna be cool, and we're never gonna be cool. So the fact that you going off on me like this, I know now you're not to be trusted. You're a op, and this relationship, this friendship or whatever, it done. Okay, it's finished, bitch. And this nigga, because this is what we not gonna do. You're not gonna play with me about this nigga, and this nigga not gonna play with me about me. Like, we're done. So as far as that goes, me and her, we're just over. I was just like, I just stopped talking to her because she tried to go off on me. And it's like, and a part of me at that time, I kind of wanted to fight, but I'm just like, what does me fighting this girl is gonna do? Because all it's gonna look like is I want this man. And now I know that me and this man is not gonna work out because you just believe something that somebody told you. Like, you don't even know her like that, and like, you just believe in it. Why? Like, why? You have no real reason to even believe this girl. But anyway, I'm just like, you know what, I'm over this situation. I'm over y'all, both of y'all. So I just leave. Like, I'm just like, you know what, I stopped talking to him, I stopped talking to her, we just stopped talking. So crazy enough, as my channels start to grow and I start to make my mark of 1,000 subs, shout out to you guys, and you know, my channel is growing, and I think at the time I had at least like 3,000 subs, and she hits me up on like Instagram or whatever, wanting to collab. I'm just like, excuse me, girl, what? She hit me up trying to collab, y'all. She want to collab, and I just completely ignore her. So now, cause she started a channel. She started a channel with her new nigga. So, so now, fast forward a couple months before, and then she's like, she starts sending me voice notes talking about, oh, you really think you somebody because you got like 1,000 subs now? Oh, who, like, you really, like, you don't even, now you don't fuck with me no more, and da 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 da. And I'm just like, girl, hold on. Didn't you you forgot when you told me that my channel was never gonna pop? Huh? Remember that? Remember when you told me I was never gonna get booked? Remember when you told me ain't nobody gonna know who I am? Remember when you was calling me ugly and short and this and that? You done forgot? You done forgot? Yeah, remember? Remember that? Oh, Goodie Gang out. Bye, you guys.